of expensive phones, it's not really hard to make a choice. But when you have to choose between budgeted phones, you're always confused. And that is exactly what happened to Ritika. And she came to me and I helped her. If you want to know which budgeted phone to go for, take a look at our next story.
Hey Richa, I need your help, yeah?
What do you want?
I have to buy a phone for my driver and I'm totally confused.
You want to buy a phone for your driver. How rich are you?
Oh, I've just got my appraisal actually, so I promised my...
You've got an appraisal? I'm going to fight because I didn't get mine.
Please do, you must, totally.
But anyways, you come for help and you come to the right person. Get yourself a check. So here we have two phones which you can give to your driver. They both are budgeted phones. This one's from Magicon and this one is an Optimus smartphone. So as you can see, these two are budgeted phones, but if you look at them personally, they all look like these smart looking, nowadays type phone with these nice big screens.
Alright.
So now you see, these both phones are budgeted phones. They look very nice, they look rich, and I'm sure your driver is going to like them. They both have this nice big screen. Even this one has a very nice big screen. They both look rich in feel, and even if you touch them, hold on, see, they feel also good. The feel of the phone is nice.
It is.
Which one would be your first pick?
This one.
The Magicon?
The Magicon.
So Ritika, if you look at this Magicon Q50, it looks and feels quite rock solid. And the build quality of this phone is also pretty good. The surface shell body is made of this rubber-sized panel. And yes, it is tough and very grippy and very nice to look at. So this does look a little attractive, and the phone looks like the HTC Butterfly, as they've added this red strip around the phone, which helps it give that special feature to it and makes it look more like the HTC Butterfly. The power button is on the left-hand side, as you can see, and the volume rocker is on the right. There are these three sensitive buttons, as it has become the most common thing in all the touchscreens now. 3.5mm audio jack on the top, and this mini USB port as well. And this nice big 5-inch screen, it is a 800 by 480 pixel, it has a resolution, so that's also good, something which he would like with the rich colors. It is good, the sharp, the viewing angles, though not very nice, but I don't really think that's really going to make too much of a difference to the person. And the touch response, according to me, it's quite smooth. If you see it for yourself also, it's pretty decent. So performance-wise, if you say, it's a totally mixed bag with a lot of things there for it and a lot not going there for it as well. But, at the end of the day, we know it's a budgeted phone, so we can go with this one. And web surfing, chatting, social networking, as much your driver can do, he'll be always very happy. What this lacks is that it does not have 1 GB RAM, it just has a 512 MB RAM. But I don't think that's that big a problem, because how much is he going to play on the games? He's actually going to be driving. But yeah, that's something he's going to miss out on. But I think at this price, it's something you can go for. Talk about the camera of the phone in a normal lighting, a normal daylight, the pictures would come out to be pretty decent. But yes, low-key lighting will not give you that great pictures, but that's all right. I don't think that should be that big a problem. The backside of the phone is pretty decent, and as it does not have very high-quality graphics, so it works smoothly onto it. So Ritika, now you've seen this Magicon, which is a 5,499 phone for you, and as you were talking about the second one. But going on to the second one, as you were telling that there are slight problems with this phone because, it doesn't offer too many things. If you're going for a lot of offerings, then you'll have to go for bigger brands and automatically becomes more expensive. But if you still have to go for a budgeted phone, then this is the second offering, which I have for you is this Optimus smartphone, and this one is also nice. It does look like a Samsung S3 over here, so if you put onto a cover over there, the job is done. You'll get a good-looking phone and it'll automatically look pretty impressive. So I'll tell you more about this phone now. The phone is made of plastic. This is very thin. It's light-weighted, and in comparison to the previous phone, this is way lighter. It has this nice rounded angles and feels comfortable to hold as well as to carry. And as you can see, again, it has the power key over here mounted and the volume rockers on the right-hand side. It is more comfortable while you're using it. The 3.mm jack again at the top we have. Underneath the screen is the menu key, is very similar to that of the S3, the Samsung. And the two sensitive touch buttons and a mini USB port lies at the bottom of the phone, as you can see. It has a 4.7-inch screen and it has a resolution of 960 by 540, and the touch screen is pretty responsive, and if you look at the viewing angles of this one in specific, it is decent and it does not give you very impressive colors though, but it is alright. And again, as I told you, they would not really be bothered about that. When we watch videos onto it, it's not a very good and exciting experience, as the sharpness is not what you get, which you would expect from a phone. But in performance wise, the phone is pretty decent. Playing games, as a matter of fact, was pretty impressive. Again, it does not have a 1 GB RAM, but even though it was pretty nice, you did not really feel that big a problem. The camera is a 5 megapixel camera with an LED flash, which is average, and the good thing is that you cannot see any noise when you click a picture in low light. So I've told you everything about this Optima Smart now. It is a slightly more expensive one than the Magicon because this one is priced at 6,999. But again, it has better specification. It gives you a little more better things. The offerings are more performance size. It's a good phone. It is good looking, and something which is very nice about the phone is the battery. As we were having a little problem with the other one, the battery being heavy, making the whole phone heavy. The battery of this one is good. The battery goes on for around about 8 hours, which is excellent. So if he doesn't even charge it for like a whole day, it can go on for a long while for him, which would be good. So here, Ritika, now you have one which is at 7,000, the other at 5,500. Which one would your pick be, and ultimately which one do you like now?
I think I prefer this one because it comes for a lesser price and it has almost all the same specifications. And the best part is that this one looks very cool. So I think my driver is going to be really happy when I get in this one. After all, it's all about the looks.
So out there, Ritika, you simply have your winner and choice, and you know you want the Magicon for your driver. That's a good pick. At 5,499, a lot's coming for you.